Hello, today we'll be making a cake Big Brother. So what we do is we have two butter cake mixes, two boxes of those, and we're mixing according instruction. Bake it. It's baked now and cooled. I level top and it's now on our basically working board. So I put in some new type of frosting called cream cheese frosting. I like to try, and it tastes not bad at all. Nice and sweet. So I like to try this kind of frosting today. So what we do is let's apply our frosting everywhere. Once we finish apply our cream cheese frosting, which is taste and smell really good, I tried. So next is we take box of our ready to roll icing, which is my favorite because it tastes so good, and it's very different from fondant, which is other one has sort of taste you kind of don't want to really eat it. But this is really ready to roll icing. Different color comes as well. They're really good to use for cookies and things like that. So what we do is we take from foil inside packet, and we knead until it's softened and easy to roll it. So let's knead a little bit, then we can roll it with our rolling pin. Once it's bigger in a size, that size of your cake, we just flip over on top of our cake. Once we roll it, we flip over. Now just dust your hands with a little bit powdered icing sugar and working from top, working all sides. If you have special cake equipment to straight things up, you can use those, of course. I use usually my hands. So once cake is nicely covered, let's cut it further from start, then bring up a little bit more and cut the rest of it closer to the cake. Once excess of our ready to roll icing is trimmed, so what we do, we take our toothpick and carefully centralize it here somewhere. It's somewhere middle will be here. So what we do, we have half of this left part and half of right part. So that's where it will be end of our eye. And because we want to write some words, so what we do is we actually bring up a bit, and what we do with this half, we make it on a three, divided on the three parts, top and bottom from a middle, and two parts from left to right. So we have this middle of these parts and three parts on top, three parts on bottom. So we have 2/3 up and 1/3 down. That will be our eye. Connect to our middles. Here we are. Now we take our cookie cutter and we feed our eye in. So what we do is just nice and carefully we like to fit it in. Make sure it's right on the middle. Just have a tiny bit press. Here we are. Our eye. Now we wanted to use a smaller, maybe that's too large. I think we'll go for a little bit more small, something like I just thinking use this or use this. That's what I'm thinking about. And I think I might be use the larger one, which is 58 mils, 2¼ inch of cookie cutters, and we press it now. That's our eye. I just show you That we have big circle and a small. Now our eye is done. So what we do is next we take a number of different liquid food colorings. We have blue liquid food coloring for the eye. We have a natural cochineal, I think it's called. This liquid food coloring. I find it I saw in supermarket. It's called Queen Natural Extracts, and they come in 4 different colors, just like this, yellow, green. So this purple and pink suit very well to colors what we want to use. And we use also gel, white gel food coloring Wilton brand, just for outshade scenes everywhere to make it more look dramatic. So what we do is now we start paint from middle, which is will be our eye basically. So we start with the if you have food decorating paints which is edible, and you can use those for outlining. If you don't have it, we can use some of our black gel food coloring and our toothpick, and we outline eye inside. I have a go first with our edible pen and see how we're going with this one. And I just simply started outline just the outer. Don't press too hard. Here we are, first part is done, so we continue further. As you can see, we're almost done. Some of parts we use liquid blue coloring, food coloring. Some of them we use this liquid sort of pink and purple. For some of colors, I just simply use gel food coloring, black and blue, because it doesn't spray as much, so it's more precise. So I write it words Big Brother. A little bit I outline with edible pen, and I actually write on top of it with sky blue gel food coloring Wilton brand. We started from middle, which is O, and from O we just going left and right, basically what's according our words. So what we do after this, just leave it for now. So what we do is we take our purple, it's just already open, and the food coloring. I prefer to use on a little tiny plate, because it gives you opportunity if you like to mix colors together. So what we do is we take one of our brushes, and we started carefully brushing from just outside, just around this area. We will brush with purple, just like this. Then we can add our pink one, same brand, we just put right next to it. See, this is our pink one, and we will add in pink and purple there. So we blend them in together to get the right color of our cake. Now we finish blend in. I also kind of blend Big Brother a little bit more, sort of not as graphic way. So, but you can design as you like, and you can blend in color as you like. Really, it doesn't really matter. It's all just up to your creative activity. So what we do is next we have our white gel food coloring. We put tiny bit on the plate. I just dip it in, and what we do is we make our heartbeat just like this. don't use it too much because you can always add it, but for first time when you just started outlining, just do only one dip and draw, dip and draw. So make sure you not smudge anywhere too much. Just will go right on top of it, just like this. And deepening and going. We will do one more time. Once we finish this one, we do a little bit thicker second time, right on top of our first lines. Do not concern if you going somewhere on top of fire or something like that, because our heartbeat can't be same, isn't it? I think we need a little bit more of white, just a tiny bit. Let's continue this way. Well, we finish close enough to decorating, and just to have a look is, do you like this sort of cake? It's interesting, and it's very sort of feel good to decorating because using very beautiful colors, and just simply blend it in and enjoy decorating this sort of cake. Well, thank you very much for your time with me. Please do write your comments, your ideas, subscribe. Love to hear from you. Until next time, goodbye.